exhibition eliminator class, there were some new faces as well as some old ones. In the quarterfinals, one of the new ones was Dudley Palmer in his Class D dragster. Here he races against Cedric Gregson for a place in the semis. Close race, but it is experience that counts, and Gregson had an easy road to the final. But for Grant Murray, Conan Lane still stood between him and the final.
Well, I would like to say faster questions, but this car it's done me justice and I'm used to it, so we are doing well. And, hopefully we go forward.
Unfortunately for Conan, that was the end of the road. So, getting ready for the last run in this class was the vintage Moonshine truck against the Red Hot Chili Pepper Class D dragster of Cedric Gregson. It's a very close run and they stay neck and neck, but the dragster pulls away and a victory for Cedric Gregson then. One of the spectacular classes at the event provided both excitement and angst as Kobus Kruger decided to park his car neatly on its side during qualifying.
Kobus Kruger, your day started out with mixed fortune. Looks like you have some damage and then you had a record. Tell us about your day.
We've done a bit of settings on the back suspension and then we lose traction.
But during the elimination rounds, everything went wrong, resulting in a death-defying crash that paid tribute to the strict safety rules in drag racing. Kruger escaping unharmed from this scary tumble. Just see the power of these cars, and as soon as Quinton could get to his cell phone, he must have ordered a pair of wheelie bars.
Albert, a slow one in my Basel car.
But even if things are going well, to be up against the Ford Sierra of Gavin Wilkins would always prove difficult. But Jan's dragster still needed some love and care, and this was the end of her day's racing.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it was also not Alan's day, and as he drops the clutch to challenge Satish Harichan, the Chevelle broke down and needed some human power to get it back to the pits. Those then all the sad stories that happen on the road to the quarterfinal.
Gives you a better speed sensation. The escort and that, it is a more adrenaline rush.
In this very close race, Tyrant just manages to get a tyre over the line first for his place in the semis. After round one, where this Opel Manta ran sideways because of all the torque, it was now ready to run straight. Semis, Pitters on the right, Wilkins on the left. But the Sierra quickly shoots into the lead and into the semi-final. Another familiar face was the Chev Can-Am. It was Rudy Fourie in his yellow Pontiac who broke the lights first on his way to the final after showing Satish Harishant some heels in the semis. Tyrant gets away on Hanika, then Rudy. But it's the dragster that stays in the lead, and with this, first place to Tyrone Murray. In the outsider did, he's up against Michael van Rensburg in the next quarter-final.
Youngsters a bit of a hard time.
On the left, Peter de Wet. France gets away, then Peter. But besides some bouncing, Peter manages to pull off an easy win that takes him straight through to the final. The dragster gets a good start, but it is Nico in the funny car that catches up and breaks the lights first. As so many times in the past, it is these two close friends in the battle for first position. This is the final of the day. Peter gets a great start, but Nico catches up quickly. And just look at how close that finish is. Peter taking the win by 0.23 of a second.
Racing. Why use the black stuff when there's plenty of green? Strauss leads Van der Ende and Xavier Marcel into Tarzan for the first time, as fourth place becomes a 12-car battle. Cars are powered by 190 horsepower 2-litre Clio Sport engines. Pack is Carlo Van Dam as Briton Tom Kimber-Smith goes wide and almost loses his place to Rodolfo Gonzalez. Into Tarzan rarely works. And this is no exception. Yolma Berman lucky to stay on the road. Patrick Dirk spins coming through the corner, but everyone misses him. Van der Ende's race comes to a violent end. The Dutchman lucky to walk away from this. We'll take another look at that. Wider and wider, and then he's off at high speed. Now Masson makes a bid for the lead, but he and Strauss collide. Masson will lose a lap restarting. Van Dam and young Clary take up the chase, but Strauss is still the class of the field. Goes wrong for Patrick Dirks on the penultimate lap. Lucky not to flip over completely. think the chassis does its job. All of the cars wrecked. Dirk survives to race another day. Still under yellows, Strauss wins from Van Dam and Clary. It's all about winning, but he's still got a lot to learn about champagne.